This is your NXT review for May the 1st, 2019. So, tonight's episode of NXT had the debut of Japanese sensation Kushida, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, former winner of the Super J Cup tournament in Japan. And tonight was his big debut against Cassius Ohno. And I'm going to just be real about it, okay? Besides just the main event, which was the big focal point of the show, everything on the show just felt very, just there. I'm not saying it was bad or anything, but to be real with you, if you're just watching the show, just watch the main event. And the rest is skippable, in my opinion. But that's just me. I always welcome your feedback on all of this, your thoughts on NXT tonight. Did you actually enjoy the whole thing on the show? Or maybe you did enjoy seeing the Forgotten Sons, or maybe you did enjoy seeing Velveteen Dream do his own rendition of the Star Spangled Banner and all that fun stuff. Again, I welcome your feedback in the comment threads, or if not, give me your thoughts on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button down below. You give the video a big old thumbs up and share this video throughout your entire social media platforms wherever you share videos. We are climbing and climbing all the way to 1900. We are at 1835. I thank all of you for subscribing these past couple of days. You guys have been awesome. If you have not yet, go check out the SmackDown Live review that I did yesterday on the channel, and on this past Tuesday as well. I also recapped Monday Night Raw from Raw this past Monday. So if you have not checked those videos, then go out and check them out whenever you get a chance. So without further ado, let's get into NXT. So this show kicked off with the 6-person tag, because why not, right? You had the Forgotten Sons, Riker, Cutler, and Wesley Blake versus Oni Lorcan, Danny Burch, and Humberto Carrillo. As you guys remember last week, it was Riker versus Carrillo, and it ended in disqualification, where the Forgotten Sons were about to literally just dismantle Humberto Carrillo, and then out came Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan to make the save, and that planted the seeds for the match tonight in the 6-person tag. The match was okay. Nothing to go crazy for it. Everyone got their spots in. And when it was all said and done, the Forgotten Sons picked up the W. I think it was Cutler who pinned Danny Burch. But overall, I thought the match was just there. I'm going to say this, though. I know it has nothing to do with NXT. But I've been thinking about this. And I always, again, welcome your feedback on all this as well. You see on SmackDown Live Andrade. And there have been talks for a while. Oh, they might be forming a faction with all the Latin guys, Mysterio, Andrade, and Rey Mysterio wanted to bring back the LWO and shit like that. And I've been thinking about this. You know, if you really want to do a faction, why not do it with Andrade? You have Andrade as the leader, and you just give him 2 guys. It could be Humberto Carrillo, right? I'm saying American just sounding like Carrillo. My Spanish are going to be all upset. You're saying it wrong, man. Carrillo. Humberto Carrillo. Humberto Carrillo, I'm sorry, goddamn pal. And Raul Mendoza. Honestly, I would not mind seeing that. If you really wanna, make Andrade more serious, if you will, from a faction under him, why the hell not? But again, give me your thoughts on that. Would y'all want to see that? Again, I welcome your feedback on all, as always, on all this shit. But that's what happened. We get an interview that Kathy Kelly did with Shayna Baszler and the 2 other members of the Horsewomen as they were coming into Full Sail. And Kathy Kelly wanted to know, if Shayna has any remorse for what she did to Kairi Sane and Io Shirai. And basically, Shayna Baszler saying that, she has no remorse, that all that's buried under the sand. And then she just smacks the microphone out of the hands of Kathy Kelly. That was pretty cool. Because Kathy Kelly wanted to bring back the fact that, hey, Io Shirai has pinned Shayna Baszler, but Shayna has not pinned her yet, and shit like that. Again, they're planting the seeds for a match down the road. They are, so there you go with that. we also get a video, I guess it was done like a couple days ago at the PC, where Bianca Belair and, goddamn, I'm having a brain fart right now, but Mia Yim are arguing back and forth. They're going at it during a class session. You literally have Robbie Brookside trying to break this up. And again, you can sit there and say, hey, they're planting the seeds for their feud as well, which I don't mind really. It's something for both women to do. Nothing to go crazy for when you think about it in the long run, because you think about it, Bianca Belair already beat Mia Yim. In the eyes of Bianca Belair, she is still undefeated. In her eyes, in her own little magical world, she's still undefeated. So if they want to go that route, then fine. But them two going at it, I've already seen it. It's fine if they want to do that. I really wouldn't care about it unless they're competing for contendership. I don't know. But there you go with that. We then get Dominik Dijakovic. I'm going to call him Donovan Dijak. I don't know why, but I just did. Versus Mansoor. They had a one-on-one match. They gave Mansoor a lot of offense for some reason here. They really did. Donovan Dijak, apparently, Dominik Dijakovic has been calling out Velveteen Dream. I guess wanting a shot at the North American Championship. Been calling him out. And during this match, Mansoor got a lot of offense in. More than he should have, in my opinion. Got some near falls. They want you to think that Mansoor had a chance. But when it was all said and done, Dominik Dijakovic got the win. They referenced that at Worlds Collide, he beat Luke Harper. So there's that as well. So then after the match, a Velveteen Dream comes out. He's sitting on his sofa, or he's laying there, if you will. Two girls are just rolling him in, whatever. And he decides to sing his rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Talking about the dream and all that stuff. And I guess he referenced in the thing about Dijakovic, his family, and stuff like that. But again, they're planting the seeds, or they're building up, if you will. I don't want to say planting the seeds, because I feel like if I say planting the seed, it's just starting right now. But they're building up, I guess, to what's going to be a match down the road between Dijakovic, Dijakovic versus Velveteen Dream for the North American Championship, which should be a fun match. And the one thing about Velveteen Dream, he gets a good match out of everyone. Just when you think, okay, who can he have a good match with? And you think about it, he fucking makes it happen. You know, he made it happen with Cassius Ohno at TakeOver Philly, TakeOver War Games 1. He made it happen with, Aleister Black. TakeOver Chicago 2 with Ricochet. TakeOver Brooklyn 4 with EC3. The past TakeOver against Matt Riddle. So again, he's able to get these good matches. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be a TakeOver, but for episode of NXT, why the hell not? I'm all for it. And then we get also a highlight from what happened last week with Johnny Gargano and Roderick Strong, where the Undisputed Era tried to get involved, which caused Matt Riddle to get involved. And then the whole confusion where Adam Cole insecuried Roderick Strong, costing him the match against Gargano. They're doing a video package back, like a little video promo backstage, because next week is Adam Cole, baby, versus Matt Riddle. Shut up and take my money. And they're hyping up this match. And Adam Cole, in his portion of the promo, goes in to say that Roderick Strong blew it last week. And Roddy gets mad, gets all offended and shit, and he walks away. And it's funny because they got the music in the background, they got their merch hanging there and shit, and the music stopped. It's like everything just fucking stopped and flowed and shit, right? Which I thought was funny, but again, they're, I guess, planting the seeds for a breakup of the Undisputed Era. I hope not, because I think them four together should make their way to the main roster. If you have them just go up there by themselves, individuals, it's gonna just die a slow death. I'm sorry, it just is. Like I said, we find out that next week is Adam Cole versus Matt Riddle. They also announced, well, apparently Kathy Kelly, just like an hour ago or so on their YouTube channel, that there will be a takeover on June 1st, which should be very, very fun. Takeover finally taking place. It had nothing to do with any main roster big pay-per-view, which is cool, finally. Hopefully not 3 hours or 4 hours, but again, what do you expect? Then we have the main event. We got Kushida making his debut against Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno, who, as you guys know, he has been over at NXT UK, got some wins. Now he's back in NXT US. Wanted to face Kushida, as you know, last week. He offered to face Kushida because he knows the Japanese style that Kushida does, and Regal obliged. Fine, you get your match. And the match, for what it was, I'm going to just keep it real, okay? They anticipated this match on paper. Oh my God, it was crazy. I thought the match was okay. Not their best Kushida match. I get it. It's his debut. Had a great entrance, right? They turned everything dark. They had those blue lights. He came out to his Back to the Future attire. Mauro Ranallo referenced Back to the Future references with Marty McFly and Biff and shit like that, which I thought was pretty cool. A good music too. He has new music, which again I don't mind really. You knew that was happening the moment he came to the main roster. I'm sorry, to NXT. I can only imagine what would happen if Kushida were to come to the main roster now. God help us all. God damn it, they will ruin him. They will fucking ruin him. But like I said, the match was okay. Cassius got a lot of offense in here. He was just beating the fuck out of Kushida. There's a moment where Kushida is in the electric chair, right? And Ohno just drops him face first, and he starts bleeding from the nose. Just literally throwing kicks at him, and just elbows from the back of the head. And it was all said and done. Kushida got the momentum again. He kicked him, and then kicked the arm, and then locked in the hoverboard lock, which is his version of the Kimura, where then Cassius Ohno tapped out. And he got his first win on his NXT debut, which you knew was going to happen. That being said, I think Kushida in NXT is a good fit. People are probably going to say, oh, he'll be a good world champion, intercontinental champion. No. I think the idea to think of the main roster right now, no, let's not do that. Let's not fucking do that. Let him have time in NXT. Let him stay there for a year to a year and a half or two. Let him see who he feuds with. Because you think about it, Kushida right now in NXT, feuding with the likes of an Adam Cole, a Kyle O'Reilly, a Roddy, hell, even Bobby Fish. He can have feuds with all four guys in the Undisputed Era and have good matches, I think. Kushida versus Matt Riddle will be, I think, also a good match. Or hell, Velveteen Dream. Like I said before, Velveteen Dream is able to have these amazing matches with all these indie darlings. Or hell, if not, you know what? Johnny Gargano, down the road. If Gargano is still champion in NXT, which I think he will be for a while, I would not mind seeing a Johnny Gargano versus Kushida match for the NXT Championship. I would not mind seeing it. I think it'll make a lot of sense down the road. But again, I'm happy for Kushida. Let him breathe first in NXT. Let's not fucking kill him just when he just got there, start thinking main rock. If you really want to be real about it, okay? Let's keep it a buck. He screams future Cruiserweight champion on 205 Live. I don't mean to be a dick about it, but he'll likely face the same destiny that Hideo Itami faced. Keep this in mind, Itami, when he was in NXT, he had all this hype too, right? He was supposed to be the one to face Kevin Owens at Beast in the East in 2015, but he got hurt, and he got hurt again, and his stock just dropped. And then after that, they brought in Nakamura, they brought in Asuka, so they had their replacement of the Japanese star that Hideo Itami was supposed to be for NXT and WWE, and he just became an afterthought. And hopefully, Kushida doesn't become an afterthought. It's cool to see that they actually have him. They had him keep his name Kushida. But you know for a fact, the moment he hits that main roster, they're changing his name. You know that they are. They're gonna give him some effects to his music and shit like that. But and at the same time, too, you know what? I would have loved if Ricochet would have stayed in NXT for a little longer to see that match with Kushida. Even though they had a match, I believe, in New Japan a couple years ago. But there's that as well. But as always, guys, I welcome your feedback. Give me your thoughts on what I just said. Your thoughts on NXT this week, if you enjoyed it or not. Or you just feel like me, again, everything on the show was just substandard. Just the main event what really mattered. Again, in my honest opinion, if you're watching anything from NXT tonight, or this week, if you will, just watch the main event. Everything else is skippable. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I appreciate all of you that are subscribed to the channel. We're on the road to 1,900 and also on the road to 2K. I did say, and I do promise this, once we get to 2K, I will do some sort of giveaway. I do promise that. All right? Let's get there. All right? And as always, dorks, hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all, it's Steve, and I'm out like Janet's titties. Goddamn Kushida, yo. Back to the future, pal. I can see McMahon now. God damn it, pal. Back to the future. I love it. Goddamn, pal.